Remain calm and law-abiding. Obi urged his supporters ahead of Tinubu'S inauguration. Welcome to ANT Nigeria News, where we bring you information and news. Please like, share, subscribe, and be part of this platform as we give you the full details. Few hours to go, Tinubu will become the president of Nigeria ahead of the inauguration of President-elect Bola Tinubu as the 16th president of Nigeria. Peter Obi, who is the president candidate of the Labour Party in the February 25th presidential election, has called on his supporters and citizens in general to remain calm and law-abiding, as only the court of law will decide the actual winner of the poll in due course. Obi made this call while speaking at an event in Kaduna State. Obi, who is currently in court challenging the emergency of Tinubu as the winner of the election, stated that the unity, peace, and security of the country is paramount than any other interest, and as such, he called on all citizens to be law-abiding and work for the progress and development of the country. We must continue to live on the path of peace, religious harmony, ethnic harmony. Coexistence is the most important thing for now. Let's have a peaceful, quiet Nigeria where government will concentrate on caring for the suffering of the people, Labour Party flag bearer stated, while noting that there are questions and issues with the last election. Obi, however, said citizens must have to live peacefully and to be able to work and concentrate on facing the issue of Nigeria, which is security, poverty, education, and other very important aspects of the national existence, accomplished by the running mate, Senator Dati Baba Ahmed. Obi pleaded to the incoming administration at all levels to track issue of high youth unemployment, poverty, and insecurity, especially in the northern region.
Haven't gone through the full process, because remember what I keep saying, if we have to, for us to build this new Nigeria we're talking about, we must learn to go through the process, go through the rule of law. That intangible assets is what we must use to build a new Nigeria. A Nigeria where everybody, no matter how highly placed you are, you must go through the rule of law. Like we're changing the rascality of election now, we're going to make sure that whatever we do, we stay within the law, respect for the Constitution, respect for the acts and everything that we're supposed to. So where we are now, I personally is at the tribunal. When we exhaust that, then we'll take the next step. We'll be rest assured that whatever happens, I'm committed to this journey. And all of us must sacrifice for this journey. It is not, I repeat again, it's not a day journey. It's not a month journey. It's not even a year journey. It's something that we require to put all our, and I believe that we'll get to the end of it. The cases will go on trial starting on Tuesday, and we'll follow it through to the end.
Should I repeat the question? So I said, Professor Osei was at last. The judiciary seems to have been compromised. Should we remain hopeful that the ruling will be in favor of the people's choice? Thank you.
I think that's a question that has been...
But for me, yes. For me, yes, we will definitely remain. We remain very hopeful, because I've been through this, call it 4 times. I was in 3 years in court while a governor was in Anambra State. I spent 3 months in court when I was impeached. I spent 3 weeks in court when I went for interpretation, and similar situations. So we remain hopeful. The judiciary itself is also a trial. Very, very upbeat that if we continue in the direction we've traveled so far, we will be able to see the light at the end of this tunnel. It's a long tunnel, which will take a long time, but we'll get there.
Very well spoken, sir. Thank you. Doris asked that are you getting enough rest? And then secondly, what are you doing about the crisis in the Labour Party?
What did you say?
Doris asked that, are you getting enough rest?
Well, yes, I'm trying to do that, but I assure you, this journey is a difficult one. You just have to be out there in the cold. Everything in difficult times,
Thank you for your reassurance, sir. You inspire a lot of confidence in us. And then she also asked, what are you doing about the crisis in the Labour Party?
There's no crisis in our party. It is all the same thing being introduced by the same reactionary elements that is in our country. But I assure you, we are together as a family. We're working together as a family, all of us. Tomorrow at the inauguration in Abia, you will see the vice presidential candidate, you will see the national party chairman, you will see the secretary, and we're all together. We are just one family. But it's going to be difficult for us. You see Labour Party, Labour NLC, the Labour Congress come out and say they don't know any other person apart from Abure. You've seen the TUC, Trade Union Congress, came out and said the same thing. And that's where we stand. So we're family. In just a year, imagine what will happen if we remain on course for a few years. Right now, we're in the courts. The tribunal is going on well. I can't predict what the outcome will be. Very optimistically, the outcome will be okay because even the president trial, they just plead that all of us remain peaceful, law-abiding, making sure that whatever we do, whatever we say, stays within the rule of law, what is allowed within the law. I assure you, in the end, the God that is seeing the pain and suffering of Nigerians will see us through. I'm very upbeat about that. I know how difficult it is for me personally, and what I'm going through personally, but we must continue. I know most of you have questions, and please, if there's anything you want me to clarify, please feel free. Well, what we cannot say, I won't say what is the actual position of what will be the outcome of our case filed in the tribunal. Remember that we have several issues which we are asking the tribunal to be able to deal with. Number one, David, being the issue of the constitutional interpretation of the 25% of FCT. It is a constitutional issue, and that is a critical one. The other has been some other issues to show the infractions in the process. At this, as we start going on with the trial, which will commence on Tuesday, people will see what our case is hinged on. I will say what the decision of the court will be, because ours is to present our case. Decision is theirs. And I believe that they're two on trial. It's not going to be easy, but the judiciary itself is on trial in this process. All I'll say is that we're committed to it and we're going to be there. It's going to take a while, maybe within the next 1 or 2 months. The problem people have is that all of us believe that after inauguration, it will be impossible to get justice. But I always keep reminding people that I went through it for 3 years and somebody was in office. Eventually, I got justice. I went through it in course of my life. I've had to upturn and come back with 3 governors. I did it when I won the election in 2003 and stayed for 3 years. When I was impeached, somebody else took over as the governor. Again, I was able to obtain my impeachment, which the court said was wrongly impeached, and came back and they conducted the election, and I went for tenor interpretation. Eventually, I was then again able to come back from that situation. So for me, really, it is a case where all we need is, let's go through it, believing in the rule of law, that the law will prevail, that we'll get justice. If in the end is otherwise, we will all sit down as a family and decide the way forward. All I can assure you is that not at any time will I, in this process or in this journey, either compromise or be part of what is wrong. For me, the process is everything.